This alpha male lion seems to have it made. Few animals would dare mess with such a powerful predator. He is master of a territory that includes prides of females and their cubs. The females will accept him as their mate and protector until another, more powerful male pushes him off this throne. For this lion, it's just a matter of time. A pair of nomadic males has set their sights on his females. The only way for these male lions to mate is to conquer the dominant male's territory. If they succeed, they'll likely kill the cubs and other young males he may have sired. But this old general doesn't plan to surrender. This time, he vanquishes his rivals. But eventually, there will be more. For a lion king, there is no such thing as retirement. He must fight for his throne or be cast aside. And typically, his reign will last no more than 2 or 3 years.
Some sites in Africa is one of the biggest family outings on Earth. Millions of driver ants, all siblings, and on a mission to kill. They attack everything in their path. Single ants don't pose much of a threat. But working as a team, they can overpower prey many times their own size. Unable to escape, the victims are dismembered and carried back to a hungry brood.
This mantis is at the top of her game. All summer, she's been bulking up on grasshoppers and flies. They're called bordered mantises, ambush hunters, cloaked by camouflage. Some green and some brown. And check out those forelimbs. They're lined with sharp spikes. Almost like a couple extra sets of jaws to grab her prey. They've served her well. But summer is coming to an end here in California's Owens Valley. The one thing left for them to do is start the next generation. She sends out a chemical signal, an alluring cocktail of pheromones into the air. This guy picks up the message. He's way, way smaller than she is. simply outclassed when it comes to strength and deadliness. He makes his move to pass on his genes for... that's one way to go. And he's not the only male to meet his end this way. So why would praying mantises do this? Eat their own kind at a rather intimate moment? Seems like they wouldn't last long as a species. Well, it takes a ton of energy for females to produce their eggs, about 100 of them developing inside her. She'll lay them in a foamy cluster like this, called an ootheca. So that male is fueling the survival of his species, nutritionally speaking. When they hatch in the spring, there'll be plenty more mantises to replace this one. And these bordered mantises weren't going to live much longer anyway. They can't survive the cold autumn nights. So males might as well take a shot. Aw, this time it worked out. He delivers a packet of sperm to fertilize her eggs. But each time, it's a serious gamble. Well, that didn't go so well. But wait, look. He's been decapitated, but his body is still moving. Like it's on autopilot. Kind of a zombie mating machine. It's being controlled by nerves in the mantis's abdomen and can still get the job done. In fact, males who successfully mate and get eaten in the process may father more eggs than those who get away. So, while it might not really seem that way, this guy may be the ultimate winner in the primal quest to pass on his genes.
Our planet is on the march, on the wing, on the run. And these are the tales of its creatures. The most moving stories on Earth. The stories of the Great Migrations. It's spring in the southern hemisphere. And Africa's painted horses luxuriate in the waters of Botswana's paradise, the Okavango Delta. Here, the yearly floods create the largest inland delta in the world. And the siren song of water brings together one of the richest panoramas of wildlife on Earth. Magnificent plains zebras must drink their fill now. They are about to set off on one of the most curious migrations in the world. Out out of this flooded paradise and into a brutal inferno. With eyes on the horizon, they wait for the rains to fall to the south, watering their path into a dry purgatory that holds the key to their survival. Family by family, the stallions lead their mares out of Eden. Their strange destination, a killing flat desert of dust and salt known as the Makati-Kati salt pans. Leaving Botswana's rich delta, they will travel beyond its watery fingers into the salt pans, a 150-mile slog into hell. Almost immediately, the zebras enter the desiccated grasslands beyond the delta, where water grows scarce. Dozens become hundreds.